Hey babes, it's Tatiana. I'm so happy to be back. Welcome to my channel if you are new. If you aren't, welcome back, y'all. So in today's video, I'm showing you my wash day routine using some of my favorite everyday products. I hope you enjoy. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know if any of these products, work for you, or this is something that you usually do on yourself as well. I hope you babes enjoy, and yeah, let's get right into it. So to make sure that I am removing all of the buildup and impurities and a whole bunch of products that I'm always using on my hair, I'm using my Nairobi shampoo. I love this detoxifying shampoo because it cleans out all impurities, any buildup from all of the products that I'm constantly using, especially like edge controls and sprays and whatnot. So I'm definitely going to be giving it a nice scrub. When you are washing your hair, make sure that you are really getting it in. You don't necessarily have to scratch at your scalp, but definitely try to use the balls of your fingertips and really get in. After I'm done doing that, I'm going to be using my Mielle Rosemary Mint Strengthening Shampoo. I like this shampoo because it does say that it helps promote hair growth and it has biotin and all that great stuff in it. And I'm honestly just a really big fan of the Mielle brand. This video is not sponsored. This is just some of the products that I honestly use all the time. And I just like the way it makes my hair feel. So I'm just going to be washing my hair once with all the other shampoos. Now that we got our hair pretty much clean, I do like to go on with my Mielle Moisture. It's an anti-breakage shampoo. I like to give my hair some extra love to make sure that it is nice and strong. I'm going in now with my detangling comb, and what I'm going to be doing is simply just sectioning my hair with my comb and just combing down. This process definitely is a game changer and it's a lifesaver, especially if you have really kinky coils. When you're done washing your hair and even rinsing it out, your hair is completely detangled and it's easier to manage. And detangling the hair when it's wet is the best and safest way to detangle your hair without breaking your hair. I absolutely love this. It's the Mielle Rosemary Mint Strengthening Hair Mask. It's infused with biotin and it encourages hair growth. It's really thick and you want to use a nice amount of it to apply throughout your whole head. This is not something where you only need to use like a small amount. They even say to use a generous amount. Like I make sure that I am feeding the crap out of just about every strand on my head. And because we did detangle, it makes it a lot easier to make sure that my whole head is really getting all of the product. So during this time, the mask needs to sit on for 15 minutes. And while that's sitting, I'm going to be using the Q-Bella Cleansing Aloe Vera Cream Mask. I like to make sure that my skin is nice and smooth. And during days like this, I like to just feel super like refreshed and revived. So this aloe mask definitely helps me to do that. I'm just going to be putting it all over my face and I'm just going to let that sit. And while that's sitting, I'm going to be combing out my hair to make sure that all of my hair has enough product and we just going to, finish it up. I'm using my large detangling comb and I'm just going to be combing throughout my whole head. I just want to make sure that the entire mask is covering each strand of my hair. Every time I let you leave me bruised and bleeding. If you really love me, girl, then look into my eyes. Tell me all the things you told me that were really lies. You keep looking to the left and checking on your phone. What you think that says to me? You don't really care. From eyes I'm like a lie machine. I know you're trying to hide from me. Okay, so I know it's not just me, but I like to brush my teeth and do my water flossing, my mouthwash and everything in the shower, because it's like once you get out the shower, you just feel like super clean. Like I don't put mint in my hair, mints in my mouth, like everything just feel completely open and cool and just super clean. I know I'm not the only one, so comment below if you do this. I saw in the shade room that a lot of people do this, so I was like, okay, cool, I'm not the only one. But now I'm going to be going in now with my Mielle leave-in conditioner. It's the pomegranate and honey, and honestly, this is my honest opinion. This actually does great on my hair, because usually my hair soaks up product. Yeah, you know, like when it dries, it completely just shrivels up. When I put this on my head one day and I was just wearing it out, it dried up, but it didn't soak it up. Like my hair was still defined and everything. So I was surprised. Going in with my Essential 17 oil. This is honestly my first time using this oil, but I have seen it a lot when I went to the store, and I thought that this time I would give it a try. So I'm just going to be applying that throughout my whole head. And while our pores are actually open, I think this is the best time to apply oil. So I'm just going to be applying that all the way through, and I'm just going to be massaging it throughout my head. And like I said before, I pray over my head because, you know, sometimes we have trouble areas or hair loss or breakage for whatever reasons, and you want it back, you know. So this is it for the shower. This is optional, but I have started to try the Mielle adult hair vitamins, and I'm going to be seeing how it works. But in the meantime, we're going to get to styling. I'm using my favorite edge effect, my level 5, and also the color. That is something that's optional. After towel drying my hair and picking my hair, I'm going to be applying that edge control around the perimeter, and the perimeter only. And then after, I'm going to be using a fine tooth comb. I'm not using this to comb through my whole head. I'm only using this to really slick my edges and really slick the perimeter, because I'm going to be creating my little version of a pretty much like a top puff ponytail. But because my hair is not long enough to completely put into a high ponytail, I'm going to be actually using a shoelace, and that is a natural girl's best friend. But yeah, we're just going to get it nice and slick. To create my puff ball, I'm using a 42-inch shoelace, and I'm just going to be starting at the nape, and I'm going to hold it tight in the front, and with the other hand I'm pushing it up. I'm going to cross to tighten and bring it together. If you continue to pull, your bun is going to get smaller and smaller, and that's not what we're going for. If that is, then, you know, so be it, but I wanted it to be as big as possible. In the back, I did tie it pretty much like you would like tying your shoe, and then anything like the little loops, I wind up just tucking. So to create a really defined look, I'm using my Eco Styling Gel. It's the olive oil and shea butter with black castor oil and flaxseed. I'm just going to be applying some at the tips of my finger, and we're not putting this throughout like the whole head. What I'm simply doing is just applying it to the tips of my fro, and then I'm going to be creating finger coils. So the smaller your sections are, the more defined your curls are going to be. So make sure that you're using a generous amount of the gel so that it can really create that really defined curly look. Like, do you see how defined my curls are looking with my finger coils? So with the pick, I'm only going to be going in and just pushing up. We're not combing them out. You don't want to comb the curls out. We're just starting pretty much at that base, and we're just combing up. Okay, so now this is what it's looking like after we have done our picking. It's still wet, so what I'm gonna do is just let it dry first for a little bit, and then I'm actually gonna go back in and do some more picking to make it even bigger. See, I'm already feeling it already, and it ain't even dry all the way. So now that we have gotten it a little bit more dry, I'm going in with my pick, and I'm going to be doing the same thing that I did before. I just want to make sure now that it's in its dry state that I got it as big as possible, and I did. Babes, this is the finishing look. I hope you enjoyed my wash day routine. I hope I was able to help you, give you some tips, tell you about some products that you may have not known about. And yeah, try this at home. Comment below if you use any of these products, if you style your hair like this on a norm. And I will see you babes in my next video.